Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back. We're back and better than ever. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. I've got a fierce bottle of Gatorade, full belly. I'm ready. Open up this game. There we are. We just finished the quest. The Rising quest. It was a lot of fun. Reminded me of those we've loved and lost. Those that are going out to sea, and we want to call for safety for them. Lots of fun on that one. We're going to continue on with main story quest. Like we're going to go to the airship landing. Probably head over to Gridania. We've done most of the quests here in Limsa. Had a great time in Limsa. A lot of good info in Limsa. There was a lot of pirate behavior that was not really that piratey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man does have such a way with words. He's talking about his loins throbbing. Anyways. Let's head on over to the airship. Let's see what trouble we can get up to on the airship. Hope you're all having a good weekend so far. How do we get out of here? I would say that is maybe the problem with Limsa is learning how to get around this place. There's a lot of twists and turns, it feels like. Off we go. To the airship landing. We've done all the other quests in the area that we could find anyways, besides picking up new jobs. We did not take too much of a trip outside in the area. I'm sure we'll get around to that eventually. But for now, let's continue on with our MSQ. See what we can learn in the world of Final Fantasy, how it relates to the world of Earth. Greetings, madame. This is a counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. I figured we'd be going there. A pleasure to serve you again, madame. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes, yes we are. Thank you so much for seeing us on our way. Ah, the old gangplank again. Let's board it. I wonder if we're going to have a vision this time, or a memory. We had one last time. Found out, I think it was a kind of a what's happening in Garlemund at the same time that we're running around traveling. We discovered that the Garlean Empire is a faction, is a house divided. And there's a faction of them that are kind of doing their own thing. Killing people who are even from a different place, like Alamigo. Straight up killed a dude from Alamigo. Yeah, pretty messed up. The Garlean Empire. All right, we got there without any issues. Like we made it to Gridania, no problem. No side hustle happening there. Do 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 do. All right, here we are, Gridania. Lots of trees. I like it already. Let's head on over to see what we can see. I saw a girl with an earring that was like that little little shiny dog. Pretty neat. Arrivals attendant, how are you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, you must be the envoy from Uldal. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seer, Seed Seer, awaits your arrival. We have a Seed Seer. They see the seeds. They see seed. Maybe they see seed. Maybe they do crowd control. Serpent Honor Guard, how are you, sir? Greetings, good madam. You are the Uldan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nafika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand, where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. Neat. Alright. Conjurer's Guild, let's head on over. We'll pick up some quests along the way. See how everybody's doing. This is kind of a cool little spice. I like it, I like it. Ah, there they are. Eral. Eral, what have you for me, sir? Saw that one coming. Oh, we got another dance. Nice. Eral has noticed a rare bit of excitement within the serene city-state and would share with you what he knows. A rare bit of excitement? Is it kind of boring here? Is it a dull place? Let's find out. I make no secret about my disinclination towards Gridanians. Whoa. He does not like Gridanians. As you may know, but I just saw a rare sight that I would be remiss not to share with a fellow adventurer. Well, that's interesting. The first quest I get when I arrive here is this guy, who looks like one of me, straight up telling me he does not like Gridanians. He is not inclined to chill with them. But something's happening. Just over yonder in the acorn orchard, I saw a comely maiden. Nice. New to these benighted parts, I'd wager. Dancing with a gaggle of younglings. 'Twas a dance I'd not seen before, and I've seen my fair share. Alright, so he saw a hot chick dancing with some kids. And he thought that that was weird. Thought that was very unusual for this area. Are there not hot chicks here? There's a lot of hot chicks up in Olympsa. Wonder what this is all about. Do they perhaps ready themselves for some fresh rite? After so much doom and gloom, I shouldn't mind a day of merrymaking. Ah, just the thought excites me. Would you see what it's all about? Interesting. Is there a lot of doom and gloom in this city? A fresh rite? Are we doing Thaumaturge Guild stuff here, maybe? But with the dance? Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on in Gridania. It seems a little odd. Got some people out here. It's cool. Little chicken. Let's click this random exclamation point that doesn't show up on our map. Hello, Chocobo Porter. I have yet to use one of you guys, but glad you exist, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? We want to be an archerer. Not right now. We do have a course correspondence out there. There's a preserving the past. Like it. A carpenter one. No thanks, not for the time being. For friendship. I like that. And then there's our saw that one coming. Looks like we'll go to Old Gridania and probably the business happening there. Okay, there it is. All the way Conjurer's Guild. Alright, so it looks like we'll take that route. Let's go ahead and grab grab this aetheryte, and then we'll go all the way down here to the Archers Guild and check out that course correspondence. I think that's what we'll do. Seems like a good path. Oh, looks like they got a pretty busy aetheryte as well. Zavala up there on the mantle, on the rafters, holding it down. All right. Nice place. Not quite as bumping as Limsa was, but everybody kind of around and about, similar to Uldal. Looks like they're chilling. I'm digging the greenery though. Digging the greenery. Quite a beautiful little area so far. Definitely more lively feeling than Uldal, just based on that alone. And Limsa for that matter. Very stony feeling areas. Oh, wait a minute. This was not the right way. Forgive me, I wandered incorrectly. I wandered the wrong way. Let's hustle up. Let's try to fix this mistake. They look like they're a forest people. We're deep in the woods here. I like that. I appreciate that a lot. I believe this is the way we needed to go. Down to this area. Oh, that's a neat little cove. Very nice. We got waterfalls right here in the city proper. Very cozy place. I like it a lot. I could live here. Maybe this will be the comforting area that I decide to call home and create a... Oh, should I? I wonder. I was invited to a free company. I was thinking, instead of making my own free company, that I would join one, but I would need to find a place. I need to find a place that I enjoy being at. Maybe check out their housing and all that. Find a free company house that I think I would like to belong to. And then maybe I would apply to see if I could be part of somebody's free company. We'll get there. Famibas. Famibas, what's up? You okay? A course correspondence. Famibas of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Awesome. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I do have a moment. I came here specifically for you. I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower. Bower? Excuse me. In the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak to her myself? Well, as I am sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, I mean, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. Oh, like prickly pears. Okay, so this is the issue with Gridania, it looks like. They're kind of assholes. I'm a bit of an asshole myself, so that's not a big deal. It's not too big of a deal. As long as they're not as assholish as Uldalans. I mean, they were kind of dicks too, but okay. Well, we know the problems with Gridanians now. They're kind of rude. Apparently, they're a little prickly. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets, please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. So, this kid, my first quest here in Gridania, this kid is part of the guild located in Gridania. And they don't even want to go talk to the market people. Meanwhile, in Limsa, the markets are pretty cool. I just basically was checking them out, making sure everybody was being fair. And in Uldal, the guy that I had to go talk to at the markets basically treated me like trash. And then after I gave him a name of who was backing me, who asked me to come talk to him, he gave me a little bit of information and said fuck off, basically. So this might be a little like Uldal, just a little greener. I forgot to open up my brushed up Kryl. Let's go ahead and open that. I'm not sure whom. We'll get around to brushed up Kryl at some point, I assume. Did I touch the sparkly? I think I touched the sparkly already. Looks like I touched it. It's sparkling anyways. Alright. We've got those few things done. Let's go ahead and get back to the Aetheryte. We'll grab our other 2 quests there. See what's going on in that area. Pardon me. Squeak, squeak, squeak. My boots kind of squeak, don't they? Adele. Adele, how are you? Preserving the past. Adele is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Okay. Ah, an adventurer. Precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artur, to inspect Mirketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Hur has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Ah. Let's go get him his tools then, yeah? Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? I would. Yeah, no problem. Wonderful. Seek out Lohelic in the acorn orchard, behind the atrium. Atrium. Ugh, what annoying words. You should have Artur's tools. Alright. What was this? This was another, Disciple of the Hand quest, it looks like. Yeah, we'll skip that for now. Alright, let's go over there. Let's go over there and see what's up. This is really a neat place, though. Look at that. That's pretty. That's a pretty little zone. And it looks like they have a decent amount of people working. They got Hurs here. They got cat girls. They got elfin-lied ladies. They got all kinds of cool people here so far. Haven't really seen the problem other than hearsay. Oh, there's Latuic. Let's go ahead and get him his tools. Get this guy his tools real quick. Hey, bro, you forgot your shit. Adele sent you? Give me a moment. Sure. Here they are. Still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. Oh, that's right. This guy's gonna give me the tools. First day, he forgets his tools. Daft sod needs to kick up the... I mean, you know. You know. That's no big deal. We talking a little smack. We talking a little smack. How about you, Yedelaith? I said you don't seem like you're from around here. A day of merrymaking? Is that all you adventurers think about? I mean, you can call it merrymaking if that's what you refer to it as. But yeah, pretty much. I am here to teach, my dear lady. Oh, me too, me too, me too. From me, these younglings are to learn a most sacred, meaningful, and uniquely uplifting dance. You know, dancing is really good for you. Gets your heart pumping. It teaches you a lot, honestly. Now, I realize full well that tradition may not hold much allure for the young, but I didn't think they would up and run away. That must have been boring. This manner of disobedience is unprecedented. Ugh. What a word. They just set the precedence. It's all the more surprising considering they obey the Timber Master without demur. It looks like it was precedented then. Oh, wait. I guess they obey the Timber Master. So, it's pretty surprising to you. You think it's unprecedented, but kids have been being disobedient forever. What I wouldn't give to know his secrets, but I must wait here for my unruly charges. I wonder, though, might you ask the man how he tamed them? They're children. Probably were nice to them, treated them sweetly, maybe gave them some candy, made it fun. You seem like you're kind of stuffy. Maybe that's the issue here. Maybe that's the issue. Being too stuffy. Let's go talk to children like they're charges. Ugh. Nikolai. For friendship. Heck yeah. Nikolai needs the assistance of a kind adventurer. That's me, bro. That's me. Look at this little rapscallion. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well, not really. That's not how I roll. Well then, I want you to make Anili laugh. I could do that. That's reward in and of itself. she's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. There you go, that's pleasant. That's a good way to introduce yourself to somebody. Give them a little bow. Alright, who is this? Aunt Nilly. Aw, she got a little flower head. You're not supposed to be back here, you. I'm not? I was collecting tools. Look at this little kid. They're kind of cute. Let me bow to them. Hello, young lady. Hello. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hi. Yeah, seems about right. Seems about right. Let's go ahead and quiet the spam there. I guess that's... Hey, I bowed to her and she said hi, bro. I bowed to her and she said hi. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. If that ain't the truth, right there, that'll prove how nice you are. Share the joy in your heart with everyone. I love that, Nikolai. I'm all about that lifestyle. Nilly, let me show you the joy in my life. Here is the joy in my heart. Yeah! Look at how joyful I am. Does that make you a little happier? You're odd. Yep, I'm by myself. I'm odd. If I had another with me, I'd be even. That's why I can't even. I'm odd. Okay, well, I shared some joy and she called me odd. I think she's starting to like you. Oh. That's her liking me. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Alright, so I had to get her to realize I was kind of a safe dude. Or a safe lady. By bowing to her, showing her some respect. Showing her how joyful I was. And now, I shall dance. I shall dance for you, Anili. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. How you like that? That make you smile? It does. It made her giggle. Giggle. Ah, you're a really good dancer, miss. Oh, she's polite. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Indeed. Indeed, kid. Get up and move around a bit. It's good for you. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Thanks, bro. Oh, here's why she's so sad. Nilly lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. Oh, the rising ceremony is perfect for her then, huh? So, Nilly lost her father in the calamity. In that horrendous event in which so many lost loved ones. So, it's good to make her smile. So I wanted to, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. I would understand, dude. I would understand. It's good for you to do these things for friendship. That's awesome. Ooh, I got a storyteller. I got a storyteller thingy. I've completed 100 unique quests. Sweetness. Alright. What else we gotta do? Something on here? I can't go through there. I gotta go all the way back in. Ah, there we are. Beaten. Old Beaten. What you doing here, Beaten? What are you beating exactly? Another green adventurer come to play with saws? Not exactly. Apparently not. Speak your mind, child. Oh, child. I call people child sometimes. I call damn near everybody child. What's up, child? Because, you know, you think of yourself as redonkulously old, you realize human beings are all just children. In fact, it's a great way to look at people. If you ever have to look at your parents as if they are children. Look at any older person as if they are a young child, and you will see them for who they are. Because that's really who we all are. So the younglings will not heed their dancing master, and I am to provide the solution? Master Yedelth Yidis, Yis, Yidis, Master Yidis. Master Yidis seems able enough, but having no generosity towards herself, she has none for her charges. Ah, interesting. Give the younglings these on her behalf and bid them return to their lesson. Having no generosity towards herself, she has none for the charges. Yeah, you do have to give yourself grace. But she doesn't really do that, it sounds like. Well, I got a little baggie of stuff. Let's go give it to kids. Hey kids. I got a baggie of stuff. Is this where they were? Wait. That's not where they are. Where in the heck did the children go? Where are the children? Anybody? I think I need to go to this area to get to my questy quest, so we'll do that. We'll do that first. That's right, those kids ran away from her because she was acting all weird or whatever. I'm sure I'll find them somewhere. They're probably around here somewhere. Oh, in fact, they might be right here. Hey, bubbly boy. I ran off because it's boring. All Mistress Yidith says is how we're doing it wrong. Yeah, that's not very nice. No generosity towards what you are doing right. Correct? Here, have a wooden toy. It's lovingly crafted by Timber Master Beaton. Master Beaton? Interesting. His name is Master Beaton. Hey, that's one of Master Beaton's. Yeah. Yeah. You know, kids do that. Old people do that, I guess. You do have to be gracious for yourself. You have to be a little generous for yourself. If this is supposed to be a bribe, well, then you've got yourself a dear adventuring lady. Nice, nice. All right, made a deal with a kid by giving him something. Let's see, what do we got? We got essential oils. We're gonna need to do that. We got covered in roses. Once bitten, twice shy. So you wanna be a botanist. Oh, there's a lot of quests up in here. Go ahead and take care of my main quest to start with. I'll get to those kids later. Let's touch the thingy. Excuse me, I gotta touch this thingy. Thank you. Alright, thingy has been touched. Let's talk to the Silent Conjurer. Hi, Silent Conjurer. You are the Uldan envoy? Begging your pardons, madame, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Of course, it's only reasonable. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me. Alright. See what's happening here. There's the horned girl, Kani-sama. She was pretty calm during the calamity.
So you are the Uldan envoy.
I am. She saw the shadowy figure. Oh, here's a bunch of lancers. They are not the Duskwhites, it looks like, though. The Duskwhite lancers were the ones attacking the bad guy who has been excommunicated from my guild, basically. So maybe these are the counterparts to that.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Thank you.
Please.
All right, pretty nice.
Allow me to introduce myself.
My name is Wile E. Coyote.
I am Kane Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company.
Alright, so she's kind of the boss here, right off the bat. I just get to meet the boss.
I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Did that in Limsa too, it looks like. I do, here's the message. We're going to throw a memorial. We'd like you to come hang out with us. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartanu. That's right. Kind of aligns with the rising ceremony. Pray tell me, adventurer, What do you know of our conflict with the Empire? I learned a little bit. Right now, like, the Empire is trying to take over the world. They've tried twice, both with a giant ship that was similar to the Titanic. They thought it was indestructible. It turned out it got destroyed. They tried it again with a meteor, which they called the Greatest Sin. The meteor was actually the entire moon. They were trying to drop it on our heads, and there was a big fight. You guys defended. A dragon came out of the moon and started just ravaging everyone. And then somehow that solved the conflict. And then we've all forgotten who the 12 were. That's what I know. It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has... Oh yeah, the wolf message. A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. Well, that's still very, very shady. I still don't know what that means. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. All right, let's figure out who the F these Garleans are. Let's hear more about them. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even amongst the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Oh, okay, so they're like technologically advanced. So their technology has made them feel like they deserve to rule the world, apparently, because everybody else is ignorant. So they're super intelligent, maybe. They maybe have high intelligence, low in empathy, as it is. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors. Ah, yeah. Yuck. That's a big yuck. Swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. That reminds me of a little nation I recall. And when all of Ilsapard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yuck. Okay, so they are definitely conquistadores, conquerors, very similar to, let's say England. Let's say ye old English take over everything type folks. You know what? We're still gonna like them as Nazis. Definitely feels like Nazis to me. Yet Garleman's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor. Alright, so they just got one tough-ass motherfucker in charge right now. And he just be that way. He just be Solus Zos Galvus. Sol, that's sun. Gal, galvanize. The man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. Okay, so the evil conqueror is getting old. Gonna die. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. I would say so, man. They're split right now. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Ah, okay. So, one cocky-ass motherfucker who thought of something, used his technology to basically gain power and take over a bunch of areas. However, that guy's getting old. He about to die. They're gonna have to figure out who's gonna succeed, and we already know that the Empire is split. A group of guys are out doing their own thing, while they were told not to by the Empire, by the Emperor. Okay, sounds like they're gonna kind of fall apart pretty soon. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, and in the form of the XIV Imperial Legion, the 14th Imperial Legion. Interesting. I think it was the 7th Imperial Legion that was part of the Calamity group. And now we have a nod to Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV, we now have the 14th Imperial Legion. So, we have a presence of Nazis in Eorzea in the form of the Imperial Legion 14. Interesting inclusion there. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius Van Balsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes the Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. I think this is the guy. This is the guy. Okay, so this is definitely the guy that we saw earlier, I think, with the helmet. He's the split, basically. So he's the one in Eorzea, kind of still trying to do his dirty deeds. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. Look, it's everybody's duty to kick a Nazi in the face. I learned this from Punk. You go to a show, and when the Nazis show up, you all stop, and you go beat the shit out of them. Every fucking time. If the skinheads show up, you beat the shit out of them. If you got the group that want to hate, you beat the shit out of them. Because they like that stuff. They like beating the shit out of others, so you beat the shit out of them. That's Punk rules anyways. I don't know if it works here in Eorzea, but Punk rules is you go to a fucking show, everybody's having fun, you're jamming out to the music, you're dancing in the pit, and then as soon as the motherfucking skinheads show up, or the assholes with the red laces show up, and they start spouting their Nazi bullshit, and they start hating on girls when they're in the pit, or they start yelling at the black kid who's there with you, you beat the fucking shit out of them. You make sure that they remember Nazis can fuck off. I think it's a Dead Kennedys song, actually. Nazi punks, fuck off. Can we go beat the shit out of these guys? I love kicking out Nazis. To add to their woes, the beast tribes. You guys are kind of Nazi-ish too. That's right. That's right. You guys hating on beasts. I'm not a fan of hating on animals either. The beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. So here's the beauty. Here's the beauty and the beast. Is when humans hate on other humans, we consider it Nazism, you know, racism, misogyny, shit like that. We're hating on other human beings. All human beings we want to treat with respect and love. And then we find that within these little groups, we're actually hating on other creatures and animals all the same. So who's in the wrong then? Well, we all are. We all are. But it certainly should be every person's duty to stop racism and misogyny and even creature killing. Because ultimately, these beast tribes were all part of these communities. They worked within them, they respected them, and then most of them were kicked out and were treated as what now? Savages. Yeah, savages. So, these beast tribes are summoning primals, apparently, because they are trying to protect themselves from these types of Nazis. Humans, or elves, or whomever, but these city-states that are actively trying to kill and murder beast tribes, take their land, and that kind of stuff. So, are you any better than Nazis? I think Uldal was very similar. They were busy killing off the Amalji, taking the lands from them, and using it for their own purpose and benefit, all the while pointing the finger at the problem being the Garlean Empire, who is basically doing the same thing, except to people, to the, the civilizations, so to speak. Meanwhile, Uldal is doing that to its own residents and its own towns on the outskirts, basically trying to force them to give up their lands and resources so that they could take them over. Uldal acting no better than the Garlean Empire. Limsa seems to be actually trying to trade with the Garlean Empire, so they have a method of interacting with them, trying to balance that relationship. So they are, in essence, attempting to integrate these other people into their society and their ways in a way that's beneficial for both, while at the same time also blaming beast men and beast tribes. So there's still a little bit of that hate towards others happening in Limsa. Far less, though, far less than in Uldal. So I'll give Limsa a small pass on that. They might be able to heal themselves quicker. And then we have Kani-sama here, who not only is hating on the Guardians, but hating on the Beast tribes. So kind of similar to Uldal so far. Way less hateful towards the people who reside within her borders and that kind of thing. Uldal will as everything is being run from the shadows for money and profit, so they don't give a shit about lives. They just care about money. Looks like these guys at least care about lives a little bit. And the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. I understand that. That's whatever. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Ah, so the wolf in the stables is her dealings with the Empire. And she basically has them kind of in her eye. She's kind of keeping an eye on them, a watch on them. She's probably seeing that what their moves are going to be. Okay, so that's good. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. So, here's the threat the Garleans pose, because what we witnessed the Garleans do is we witnessed this 14th Legion. One of the guys there looked at 2 soldiers in his own division, okay? He just looked at the 2 soldiers, and they're like, yo, we're not supposed to be doing this. The Emperor said we're not supposed to be doing this, so what's going on? The main guy was like, where are you from? One guy tells him where he's from. I think it was Othard. He asked the other guy, where are you from? That guy's like, I'm from Alamigo. And immediately, the main guy, I think his name was Nero, one of the main guys, he looked at the guy from Alamigo and said, oh, I know all about your history. Bam! Killed him. Dead on the spot. Didn't even know him. Didn't know him from anywhere else. He just basically judged him on his bloodline and murdered him. So, I would say the reason that the Garleans are a threat is because they appear to be a group of people that will murder you based on your bloodline, based on where you're from. They will wipe you off the map based on your history, based on your ancestry. Whereas Limsa is trying not to do that. They're trying to trade with everybody as long as you're following the rules. But they do judge you if you are considered a beast man. So something maybe that that is more akin to nature than to a civilized person. Uldal doesn't fucking see any of that. They just see money. If you're not a shiny fucking rock, they don't give a shit about you. They'll murder you, whether you're a beast man, whether you're a person. It's just money that drives them. Let's see. So primals, I guess, are a threat. I have yet to see the threat. Garleans are definitely a threat. They will murder you based on just where your ancestry is. Uldal, I still see as the biggest threat to this entire civilization and these three nation states because they will literally just murder you for money. And as they grow and expand their borders, they will eventually run out of resources there, and they'll come for yours. They will use their black market dealings to eventually have the syndicate control your government, and then they will eat you from the inside. So ultimately, Uldal seems to be the biggest threat to this entire place. Garleans being the second biggest threat. And then we'll see. We'll see about Gridanians and others. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm aligned with Uldal right now, so I might have a problem there. I might have a problem. I will say the one good thing about Uldal is they do have a figurehead person similar to this. She has very little power, but she at least commands the respect of royalists. So people who see her and think, hey, she's cool. So there's some loyalty there, but really their loyalty just appears to be to money. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity, which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. Liberty. What a funny word. Liberty. You know what the word liberty means? Liberty means I can do whatever the fuck I want as long as it doesn't impede on your ability to do whatever the fuck you want. Now, how is that a real possibility when in Uldal the rules and laws are being made by the syndicate who murders people at will, who'll destroy your business if you attempt to compete with them in any way, shape, or form, and who murders their own men? There is no possibility for liberty in Uldal. Liberty. What a silly word. What a silly fucking concept. Liberty is not to be used in governance. Liberty is to be used as an internal concept. Internal. Only. For like each person. You are at liberty to do something because your environment, your small environment allows it. Not for full-on governance. That's a joke of a word. The joke of a word. I could do whatever the fuck I want. As long as you could do whatever the fuck you want too. Guess what? That's a natural impossibility. It's not a good concept. Because ultimately what we want should be to live. To live. Liberty, maybe, should be the word. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Oh, we're going to have it here? Nice. What's she doing? Oh, she writing. kind of calm and patient here in Gridania, aren't we? She was the more calm and patient one during the calamity. She was very calculated. So I wonder what her calculations are coming to here. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. Alright. Thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. What am my resolution? Kind of blocky looking. I gotta look at my settings real quick. I thought I had that shit up high, but maybe I changed something. I got my wind-up airship finally. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Alright. Let me take a quick look at something. Just a quick look. Let's try this. I think I had this on before. See if that helps with the blocky faces. Anyways, Call of the Sea. The Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. Let's see, we got some level 15. Ooh, I can put a lot of things in that. Look at that, materia. Put a lot of materia. I'm pretty sure I'm sporting some 15. Oh, I'm sporting like 15, 17 gear. I don't really need any of that then. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seed Seer went well, my lady envoy? Question mark. He's just praying. He's just making a statement. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Marrowweb Blowfish of Limsa Laminsa? I did. I did talk to Marrowweb. She was pretty sweet. While you were there, did you happen to meet Batteron? I did. The proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baldarian at his establishment. Looks like we're going back to Limsa. Nice, nice. Oh, I liked it there, so I'm kind of down with that. I'm down. I'm down with going back to Limsa. Let's clean up the rest of this stuff real quick. Let's go get some essential oils. I like those. They're great for the hair. Great for the hair and for the body. Also, they smell pretty good. Let's go see what kind of essential oils we can get. Hello, Brea. Essential oil. Brea is busy with preparations for the coming ceremony and needs an adventurer to bring her scarlet oil. Let's help you out. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. Vilekin? I guess we're gonna go murder some things again. Yes! Get their oils! You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lack the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. Just use palm oil or whatever. Or use canola oil. Use olive oil, one of my favorites. Use anyways, if it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could supply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs. We could just squeeze them. We could just scrape the oils off of them. Such as those found near the Bannock. 6 of the Vilekin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. Alright, I'm going to pretend we're not killing them and we're just getting some of their oils off of them. Like you could with my hair. I like sat around long enough. You could just scrape the oils off my hair. We're not going to join up another guild yet. Alright, so we have some things to do there. Let's go up there, figure out what's up. Can I get to that easy? Oh, I haven't been there yet. I think I have to walk. I just got here. I'm gonna jump over this table. Sorry, guys. Let's see. We're gonna hit this up. We're gonna grab all those. Oh, sorry. Hey, Melanin. Mulaney. Incense and sensibility. That's fun. The conjurer, Mulaney, seeks an assistant for her frantically busy student. You there? You are an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brea. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. I just talked with her. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. She should drink some water. Alright, I guess I'll go chat with her in a few more moments. I'll go back down there. Let me handle her biz out here first. What's up, gleeful girl? Does this girl need a toy? But I don't want to be a dancer. Why can't we just play? Facts, though. Dancing is play. I mean, I guess we could dance for fun, but I don't think Mistress Judith knows how. She's so uptight. Yeah, probably not, man. That girl needs to, you know, loosen up a bit. But maybe teaching you guys would teach her that. Child, do not fall into the water. Here, have a toy. Is this one of Master Beaton's toys? See the connection here? See the connection? The teacher lady is uptight. She doesn't know how to have fun. She's not really enjoying what should be enjoyable. Probably because she's uptight for whatever reason. However, masturbating seems to help. Do we get the connection? Learn something, children and adults. If you find yourself not having fun with what should be fun, and you don't see any other obvious reason as to why, maybe you just need to get some quote-unquote energy out. And there are ways to get that shit out of you. Anyways, does this mean there's more? If I go back to class, I'm on my way. Don't make the weird connection of being gross with children and adults. Make sure you do that shit solo. Alright. Back to questing. What's over here? Wait, wait. Where's my M? There's my M. Samain. Naturally, I'm a married man. I don't have to deal with that shit. I have a wonderful wife. We handled our business twice this morning already. That's the value of making sure you don't be stupid when you talk to people. You actually learn something, and you can get yourself your own wife or husband. Covered in roses. A botanist named Samiane is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered roses. Hips for her. Scattered rose hips for her. What the fuck's a rose hip? I didn't know roses had hips. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Oh no. Not taking care of her stuff. Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering Azima rose hips all along this road. Oh, good madam, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Gloam Growery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. I mean, so far these people aren't too bad. Ain't too bad. I'm not gonna crush this girl's rose hips. I'm gonna be nice and gentle with her hips. There we go. I'm picking them up. I'm shaking these hips just a little bit as I walk, but they're all right. Come on, little rose hip. Be hip with me. My fierce Gatorade's quite delicious. Wait, how do I get that? I'm just gonna jump. YOLO! What's up, Ethelred? Once bitten, twice shy. Once bitten, twice shy. Baby, that's like an old ass song. A botanist named Ethelred needs an adventurer to make a delivery on his behalf. God damn it, another adventurer? Bro, I'm here to help you. What the fuck? You're like flies on muck. And your attitude is the same. I think whatever that button is that I clicked, it definitely helps. The AMD button versus the NVIDIA button. Even though I have an NVIDIA graphics card, it definitely clearly helped. I do have an AMD CPU chip, so maybe that is a variation that works better with AMD CPUs and boards. Anyways, you're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did to deserve such plague, I don't know. Sigh. I suppose times are changing and they keep telling me I should. And perhaps you might be. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, God's help me. Just take this Ezima Rose to Waldu, excuse me, of Stillglade Fane, will you? Sure. Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. And, well, that was the rudest guy I've met here so far. Still doesn't compare to most of the people in Uldal, but he definitely was not a nice kid. He was pretty impatient. That was the prickly, I guess, that the other kid talked about. Not really that big of a deal, you know. He's out here in the hot sun or whatever. Let's just pretend it's the hot sun. He's out here in the middle of the night doing gardening. He might be a little grumpy. We're not going to do botany yet. We're going to go over there. We're going to grab these two. I still need to touch that, I'm pretty sure. There's something over there. And we need to go over here. Oh, man. There's a long area. It's a long space. Jump. There's Samain. I got your rose hips. Your Ezima rose hips. Whoa, 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 whoa. She kind of sassy with her stance. I like it. Good madam, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. I've done my best. Here you are. The bitter fruit of an Ezima rose. Ezima rose. Ezima? Ezima. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. You're welcome. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Azema roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. You know, I'm not entirely against the thought process. I'm not entirely against the thought process. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Nice. Why the elementals and not you and everybody else? But still, nice. I like these people so far, except for that one grumpy dude. So far, so good. Up there. I think I'll go this way and then I'll go up there. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do this route. Let's head on over the bridge. Over the bridge, over the bridge. There's my Ethernet shard. Let's touch the shiny. Hello, shiny. Let's make you shinier. Let's polish it with glitter. Do, 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 do. Hey, there we go. All nice and glittery now. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, it looks like there's some stuff here. DUI? DUI, mess and? Yeah, don't have a DUI, you will have a mess. Do we mess in? Do I mess in? I am Millicent! Hear me roar! Meow. Dreamescent has need of an adventurer to deliver a message. You there, adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? Sure, sure. My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside of Atelier Fenuyl. Atelier Fenuyl. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Homeboy's just trying to get off shift. That's nice. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. You know what? Fuck that. Leave. Go right to her office and be like, yo, my shift was over days ago. I'm done. Peace. I'll be back when my shift starts up again. Find somebody else. Don't have a sense of duty so high that you end up killing yourself in the process. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Ah, that's why. That's why. Your boss is an ass, apparently. That's why you're afraid to go talk to them when they have done you dirty. And that's why they're probably doing people dirty, because they get away with it. Estain? Hi, Estain. How are you? I like her hair. Very nice. Estain, the caretaker of Mikito's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Alright. I don't have a broom or anything, but I can help. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Mikito's famed amphitheater, have you? Not really. I came to see you, Estain. I came to see you. I am Estain. You're no stain to me, Estain. Caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistant. You see, it is not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. What's that about? What's a sylph? We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So, what's the problem? So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Well, that's amazing. They brought you food like they do in Limsa. I mean, what's the issue? Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And yeah. Welcome to gardening. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. We're literally standing around here doing nothing. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. I am willing to help. If our whole world was built around you just collecting the vegetables, though, instead of doing whatever it is you're doing, overseeing. Is that what you said you were? You were the overseer? You're overseeing? And, alright, well, I mean, this is kind of cool. This is great. You got this little amphitheater, and little sylphs are coming and leaving you vegetable offerings, and you can't be fucking bothered. Cannot be fucking bothered to deal with it, even though it's literally your job to oversee this whole zone. Quite curious. I wonder why you can't be bothered. Alright, I got your veggies, girl. You want to make like a pumpkin pie or something with them? You want to make like squash with them? There you go, Estain. Well done, friend. Mikito herself would sing you praise. Ah, man. Whatever. She knew well the power of art. how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. Fucking true. Big truth right there. The power of art is super, super important. Creatives and artists, please keep doing what you're doing. And anybody who can, please support the artists. Support them. They literally make your nation better. They make your town better. They make your community better. They make everything better. And they preserve the history of everything. Of everything. Love it. Love it. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely. Not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I love it, Astain. Why are you abstaining from taking care of it then? I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. Sounds like they do. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. They're giving you food. That is the base need of anything. To eat. What would you rather them do? What would you rather them do, child? I mean, they're bringing you food. That's a win-win. The fuck? We have no need of vegetables here. Everybody needs veggies. Fruits, veggies, all that. I'll eat it. And if I don't, I'll throw it outside and make more veggies with it. Like, whatever. Something wants to eat it. I'm positive. But mayhap the Carland Canopy can make use of them. Anyways, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. You got another place that sells veggies, right? I'm assuming. I bet you there's a place like right down the road that sells veggies, and you could just give them the veggies, and then they'd be like, yo, thanks for the free veggies. We're going to sell these. Or, you know, you could like make pies. You could sit out here and just make pies. Wait, you got jam over here. You got pickled. You could pickle them. You could pickle the beets and all that. What? Oh, you could pickle the cabbage, and then it's like kimchi. I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs to... Bro, do you need a tool? Do you need a tool, bro? You have a tool on you, Artor? Mr. Tor? Here's some tools. A sturdy box filled with a set of pristine carpentry tools. Here you are, sir. Gasp! Where did I put my... Oh, gods. I take it you're from the guild too, then? What's that? Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and, ahem. This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand, I forgot to focus on the task at hand. Focusing on the task at hand, meaning focusing on all parts. How many fingers do you have on your hand, sir? You have 5 fingers on your hand. If you are focusing on the task at hand, then you are focusing on all 5 fingers, at least. Realize that it's more than just one thing. It is multiple things you are focusing on. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here, you could be picking up fruit and veggies. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Artrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? I'm not part of the guild, man. Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. That must just be what they say here. That's what everybody says, is may the elementals watch over you. But meanwhile, we're watching over each other, aren't we? Alright, well, that was relatively uneventful. Kinda cool, but but it's a whatever. A kind of a whatever burger, I would say. Would call that a whatever burger. Bashful boy, here's a toy. Scoop with both hands, then look left, up, up, right, down, B-A, B-A, start. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, B-A, B-A, start. Almost had it. Or is it up, up, down, down, left, right, B-A, B-A, start? Yeah, that's it, exactly. I wish she would let me take notes. You just gotta say it over and 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 over again, and then you'll remember it. And then do it over and 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 over again, and then you'll remember. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B-A, B-A, start. Or is it just one B-A? Shit, it's been so long. Here you go. Have a toy. That's called masturbation via video game. You do the same thing over and over again until you get it right. Over and 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 over again. Anyways. Oh! Why? This is made of maple. It's unmistakable. Ha! Master Beaton would tell you the grain of it almost flows like syrup. Sticky. Someday, I'll be a timber master like him. That's actually genius. That little line right there. So we're talking about a tree, maple. And then old Master Beaton here, the wood man, the man who knows his wood. He looks at the tree, he can see the grain, and he can actually see the liquid flow of the grain, even though it's a hard wood. He understands the properties of liquid to solid and how a tree is made. Because while we see it as hard, a tree, in fact, sees itself as fluid. Anyways, have fun with that. He wants me to go back to Mistress Yidith's class, doesn't he? Sigh. He always tells us that if you can true a piece of wood, there's no excuse for not truing yourself. I agree with Mr. Master Beaton. I like this guy already. All right, I'm going. Man, that was good information. I'm glad I learned all of that from them. Millicent. Oh, Millicent. What's all this about? Demesson says he needs his break. Yeah, dude, he's been on shift for way too long. The nerve of that sniveling little shite. Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck? Crying for relief at a time like this? What the fuck? Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the axle the other day? How the fuck is that his responsibility that we're short-handed? Like, you're the boss. All right, so this is don't let your boss take advantage of you, people. Just because you're short-handed, that is not the employee's fault. That is the manager's fault. And it's the manager's duty to work the shift, or to, find someone else. To hire somebody. You know what my most irritating thing was in all the world is when you're short-staffed and then the manager doesn't quote unquote have time to hire anybody because you're short-staffed. So you're just constantly running short-staffed forever. Or like the higher-ups won't let them hire anybody. So you're just constantly running short-staffed forever. You know what I used to do? Always. Any management position I had, I would overstaff. I would always have too many people, according to whatever they said was the amount of people I was supposed to have. Because you know why? You know why? Somebody's gonna fucking quit. Somebody's gonna get sick. Somebody's gonna call off. Somebody's gonna get promoted. It's gonna happen every fucking time. Maybe there would be like a small couple of weeks or a month window where we'd be like overstaffed, quote unquote. But most of the time we would just be fucking staffed. Just be fucking staffed. Anyways, I'm sending a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleating, no less. Literally, he had to hire somebody from the outside just to ask to go home, because he couldn't walk over here to do it himself. Man had to spend his own money out of pocket to hire me to walk over here to tell you, yo, I've been working too long. I'm using my overtime bucks to tell you I'm going to go home now. Put somebody else in this area. That's asinine. That's fucking dumb. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles, while welcoming all manner of gill-grabbing venturers into our holy wood. What the fuck? Excuse me? Who the fuck are you, kid? You wanna take that mask off? You wanna talk to me like that? Useless bloody fool. Who the fuck is Millicent? Who the fuck is this kid? Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be giving a piece of my mind to. No. You go ahead, give me a piece of your mind. You just call me a gill-grubbing outside adventurer that's not welcome in your holy woods? Are you respecting the woods? I mean, I get that sentiment. The holy woods, I definitely get that sentiment. Wanting to keep the gill grubbers out. You don't want Uldal coming in here and just raping your timber and stealing everything and then turning it into dust. But at the same time, who the fuck is you, and do you know me? And you're making your dudes work like way too damn long. Nah, fuck off, girl. You make my blood boil. Ah! But it's not you I should be giving a piece of my mind to. You seem a decent enough sort, considering. Fuck yourself, kid. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Then hire more people. Also, I have a fancy note. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that he is. Go on then, and stay out of trouble. I wonder if that kid's gonna even get a break, or she's just gonna brush off his complaint and do jack all. I do not like this type of manager. I do not like this type of person. I think they need to be farted on. Yep. I said what I said. I said what I said, Millicent. I don't like you. Look at that. Look at. It's like you don't even exist anymore. That's how menial you are, little child. Anyways, let's get rid of this area. Let's get the heck out of here. I don't like that kid at all. They're a jerk. They are rude. Quite impolite. Let's touch the shiny over here. Hello, shiny. Let's polish you a bit. There we go. Alright. What's going on in here? We need to talk to somebody. Oh, we got a nice little lace umbrella there. That's cute. Parnell, the retainer vocate. Greetings, madame. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Maybe. No, I'm giving you this message. What's this? A message from Fimboss, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Yeah, she was worried about talking to you because she said you're kind of rude. You're prickly. Doesn't seem very prickly yet. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Sigh. I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Maybe y'all are a bit judgy. I don't know. I'm not sure entirely why, but there's a few of you here that have definitely been assholes. Some of you have just been like, I don't know why they feel that way. Kind of reminds me of East Coasters a little bit. Well, maybe West Coasters a little bit. Well, shit, I don't know. Are we truly so devoid of human worth? Yes, we should look internally about that and try to figure out why. If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the twelvewood. I mean, there's good reason, I guess. And such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Oh. So we hold grudges. We are a grudge-holding group in Gridania. It's Grudgedania. It's a grudge group. That's why. We hold grudges. Well, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Don't hold a grudge. Maybe eat some more food. You know, when things come by and give you food, that's a good healer. You hold less grudge when you have good company and good food. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Although, you know, me being a tree type guy, I hold a lot of grudges as well. I just try not to allow them to come out of me when I am interacting with people. Like, for example, my bloodline, as it were, should be able to hold a lot of grudge in the country that I live because, you know, we were treated as savages and basically wiped off the face of the fucking planet. Now, I could hold a grudge, and I could try to burn down the establishment constantly, and really, really just hate on every single fucking person I come across in this country. Because the reality is, they've completely destroyed our culture. They've completely destroyed any history that we had. I could hold a massive fucking grudge. And yet, the way forward is not by holding grudges. The way forward is by holding hands. You might endeavor to be a little less cold. Indeed, you should. You should endeavor. Parse Montret. Parse Montret. What the fuck? Parse Montretomics? Parse Montetron. Whatever, bro. Can you be a little more parse with your statement there? Can you parse that a bit? Because that's a little excessive. I'm just gonna call you Monty. The master of the markets, Monty, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order for the Lancers Guild. Stab him with the pointy end. Lost are we? No, bro, I just walked up to you. Unsure how to navigate the rosewood and ebony stalls? I have a map. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. Well, that's nicer than Uldal, for sure. Let's see how practical this education is. You know what I do for a practical education? I sneak into college classes, and then I go to the libraries, and I grab the books from the last year that nobody wants anymore, and read those instead of actually paying thousands of fucking dollars to buy a brand new book that has slight additional revisions in it, and to listen to some babbling jackass go prattle on for hours and hours and hours. And then, you know, pay him. Instead, I just go get a book from the library, and I read it. Yeah, I became a smarty that way. Saved me thousands upon thousands of doll hairs. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. What can you do that other people cannot? That's another thing I learned. You know what? If anybody has ever done it in all of human history, you can too. Because they're just a person. Unless, you know, it's like physically impossible for you to do it because you don't meet the physical requirements to do so. But if it's a mental thing, if it's just braining, then you can do it too. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singuled of the Lancers Guild. Granted, it does say practice. You do need to train your mind. But that's why books are around. There is much and more to be found in these stalls, if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. It's just dedication to seek. Seek and you shall find. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. Shit, man. I could just name drop and everybody's gonna give me whatever the fuck they want. Whatever the fuck I want. That sounds like gangstery shit. I'm down. None will deny me. Oh, who the fuck is this guy? In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares. So numerous are the debts I am owed. Damn, bro. This is definitely some gangster shit up in here. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. Holy fuck, there it is. There it is. There it is. But worry not. I'm a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Singuled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Please, sir, charge me for the opportunity to go pick up shit off the ground that I could just look around and find. That sounds like such a proposition. Yeah, that's how that works. Have fun with that, everyone. That's kind of a joke, isn't it? I hardly try to pay for anything. Goothsid, because I got no money because I'm a fucking poor bastard. Haha. Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Because I kind of hate the system. Oh! 10 parse Montrets? Monties, even? Well, and what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Yeah, give me free shit. This guy said he has a big name. He's a big name. Give me free shit. Ah, here she is. Take it. And tell that bastard we're square. Yeah. Using his name to get free shit. Probably blackmailing people, I would assume. Probably holding shit over their head, as it were. Admiranda? Do you admire things, Admiranda? Welcome, welcome! At the behest of good Master Monty, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, milady? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Oh, gross. Gross. Yuck. Ah. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Monty that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Fucking gross behavior. This, while it looks like it's so sweet, it's so wonderful, this is gross, gross behavior. Please show me favor just based on your name and status and rank. I'll bend over backwards and let you fuck me in the ass. Please remember that I did this once for you so you don't destroy me or my business or, you know, use all your power against me. That's this behavior. Fucking lame. Anyways, where the fuck else we going? Let's go back to old Monty. Tell him his name bears weight around the place. No, I don't want to talk to you yet, dude. I got other shit to do. Let me go talk to somebody else and tell him how great you are. What's up, Ulrich? You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of, no, give me free shit. I know Monty, dude. Give me free shit. Monty? God, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. There you go. Tells me what I need to know. Guy's a fucking asshole. And there I was, thinking I might make a guild today. There we go. Guys like just coming in here basically stealing from these guys, this poor independent tinker just trying to make a living here, just trying to show off his cool, amazing wares. And old Monty, old Master Monty there, he's like the mayor or whatever, coming through being like, "Where do you know who I am? Give me free shit, or I'll make your life a living hell." Fuck that guy. Here, take the damn bramblereed rope and bugger off. Let's go hang the motherfucker with it. Bastard. Anyways, I'll get back to him. I'm already pissed at that guy. I don't even know him and I'm pissed at him. I just met him like one time. I see how he treats his people. I don't like him. He's garbage. He can suck my toe. Ethernet shard, let me clean you up so that you sparkle. Shiny! I've touched them all. Every single one. I spat on it and shined it up. Just for you. Alright. Singuled. What's up, little one? Look at you. What business do you have with me, adventurer, huh? You've come upon the bidding of Master Monty. Yeah. Here's some free shit that we stole from the markets. Do something with it. So soon? I'm impressed. I mean, that's what happens when you just steal this shit. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Monty is every bit as resourceful as they say. It cost him nothing. He just used his name and position to get all the free shit so that, you know, people in power as well get what they need. You are fortunate to work under such a man. I guess I would be, considering we're just taking shit from people. So he's trying to like do Uldal shit here. He's trying to make this Uldal in his own little way. You would do well to mold yourself in his image. Oh, fuck no, bro. If you have any aspirations as a merchant. Oh, fuck no. No thanks. No thanks for merchants. I don't play that game. No. Yuck. I am disgusted by his behavior. Disgusted. Boys Launt. What's up, Boise Launt? Quarrels with squirrels? Boise Launt of the Lancers Guild wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. You scared of little squirrels, bro? Dude. Have you ever had squirrel jerky? I've eaten squirrel jerky. One of my chefs once didn't want the squirrels in his backyard anymore, so he used a BB gun, shot some squirrels, and then made jerky out of them and brought them to work and had everybody try some who would want to. They were delicious. Quite gamey. Squirrel jerky. Never thought I would have eaten squirrel jerky, but I did. It's pretty tasty. Ah, a fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. I wonder if you guys knocked over their home to build your little guild. And that's why they're trying to get back to it. Maybe you should build them a nest somewhere else. Maybe you should build them a home. And then they won't have reason to make your underneath the home. But nah, let's just fucking kill them. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder. But I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the gods' quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Just go build him a home, bro. Go to the Carpenters Guild and be like, hey, can you help me build a squirrel home? Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of a name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. Fuck your worth. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers? Ah, but perhaps it is best you do not. Do we sell ourselves in the black market? The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it's not. I guess we are kind of haughty here, aren't we? We are kind of haughty little behaviors. We do kind of talk down to people up here in Gridania in some areas. So some dudes do, some dudes don't. It's like, it's a mixed bag, I would say. It's what we call a mixed bag. Let's go back to the Conjurers Guild. Handle that business. A very mixed bag here. Not completely unimpressed. Not surprised. Still better than Uldal in my opinion. Not completely surprised with their behaviors. Waldo, how you doing, bro? I almost hit a cat girl running through here. That was dangerous. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurers Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Ah, this is what everybody's asking to bless us. You guys need to bless us. You're the healers. You're the healers. Like a nurse. Our nursemaids. Yet, I must confess, the elementals did not whisper of your coming. Really? I'm a tank, bro. I'm a gladiator. I'm gonna need a conjurer. I'm gonna need a healer. Here's a rose, by the way. We did indeed request an Azima rose from Elfred, but that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. Oh, that's a rosy outlook. That's a rosy outlook. Ethelred has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by Uldan collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Now it makes sense. So all of Gridania's problems seem to stem from the fact that Uldal is run by fucking gangsters that are in the shadows, really focused on one thing, collecting whatever the quote-unquote rich shit is, so that they can make money. They don't really care about the earth, the forest, or anything else. They only care about wealth and power. And that has left a bad taste in Gridania's mouth, to the point where they no longer trust anyone, any outsider coming through, because they feel that they're just going to get fleeced or taken as chumps. That's why they're so prickly. It all makes sense now. Okay. I do not dislike Gridania. I like Gridania. I understand your troubles. It's time to heal, oh people of Gridania. Let's try to form a union with the face of Uldal, anyways, and I will see if we can get rid of the syndicate leading from the shadows. We'll try to get rid of the syndicate, hopefully. I still have yet to meet Lolo Rito, the guy who runs it all, but if I see him, I'm gonna try to punch him in the nuts, stab him in the back, poke out his eyeballs, and kill all his cronies. That'll be my go-to move, if I can. If we get that far. Let's see what happens. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and to overcome our prejudices. Those are wise words, young man. So has the elder seed seer taught us, and so do we live. All right, all right. So you do got good people up in here, and they trying to heal. They trying to heal. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust this Esmia rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. This is good shit. This is good stuff. This is good words, Waldu. I like you. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. It was by my own free will, actually. Don't place all your faith in, you know, the unforeseen. Place a little bit, though. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Understand that we do make choices. Just like you have said, we need to choose to be better people, Waldu. Don't expect the elementals to just magically change your heart and make you be a better person. Actually do the fucking work yourself, bro. Sounds like you're doing it. Some of your people out there are not. So, get out there, do community service or whatever. Try to get them to change their minds. Talk to them, help them. See if you can help them change their minds. Much like we did in Uldal with that fisher guy who made us do a whole shitload of quests. We had to fix his compass. Still wasn't good enough. We had to go find him lures. Still wasn't good enough. We had to help his whole fucking city, his whole little town, village, from getting illegally taken over and bulldozed for to be rich people's land. And then once we did that, once we stood up to the bad guys and showed him that the place was worth fighting for and that there was love there and compassion there, then he said, you know what? I'm going to stay. I'm going to help out. I'm going to do better. It takes a village, as they say. It does take some work. All right. Let's, where am I going now? Let's go talk about incense. Oh, yeah. I was trying to get some incense. Wait, how do I get in there? Oh, yeah, through the tree. Go through the tree root. Man, that would be so cool to have a little tree so big that I could, like, walk underneath it into a little Alice in Wonderland style cave without even having to get small. How awesome would this be? Look at this. We are in a tree. We are in the cave and root system of a tree. That's how fucking cool this is. It's got water underneath. We're like in Middle Earth or whatever. How cool would this be? I bet you there's some places on this planet that this could be a reality, like right now. Right now. I'd be totally down to hang out. Totally down for that. Yes! Yes, I am Brea, but I am also awfully bee. Are you now? Are you a bit of a bee? I think you're alright. Oh, you say Lady Mulaney herself asked you to assist me? Yeah, I'm trying to help you, girl. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking. Oh, I got her shaking right now. Though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azema rose oil and refill the sensors. There are 2 that require attention. She's new here. She's just getting excited, I guess. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amidst their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, I see shinies. Let's be quiet. I mean, my heels are clicking. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. There we go. Little rose oil on there, on the sensors. Cleaning off the sensors with a little oil. What does this say? A fragrant oil pressed from harvestly frested Azema rose hips. Neat. If you are going to do oils from roses, do not use store-bought roses unless you know where they came from. Try to use wild roses. most of the roses, I learned this recently, most of the roses you'll buy at a store or whatever, they have all kinds of weird stuff on them to keep them lasting longer and to keep them from rotting and all kinds of other things. So there's a lot of extra chemicals and even funguses on them that you would not want. Get wild stuff if you can. If you can. Brea, I did some stuff for you. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. She noticed me. She noticed me, senpai. Thank you, Brea. I'm a good girl. I can follow instructions. Tell me what to do. Tell me how you like it, and I'll do it right. Promise. Well, for the most part. I might still push some boundaries, but, you know, we'll do it together. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. Lady Mulaney has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Yeah, that's not how I roll. But I do feel appreciated. Appreciated. I feel seen, as it were. I feel seen. Appreciated. I don't give a fuck about honor. An overrated word. Very overrated. All right, where are we doing? What we up to now? We're going back home to New Gridania. Let's just take this little adjoining area. Oh, back to the conjure. Yeah, just right outside the conjure. Let's go. We'll go right out there. Have our check mark. Be on our way. See what other kind of trouble we can get into. We gotta squish some. We gotta get some oil from ladybugs and make squirrel jerky as well. Gotta go handle that biz real quick. I guess I could just go through the passageway here. There we go. Do 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 do. How do I get around here? Okay, right there. Right there. Da, 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 da. Excuse me, Minerva. I need to talk to Yadaith. Let's. I got the kids rounded up. The kids are all here. They're ready to learn from you, Yadaith. Try to not be a bitch. I hope you having time to yourself gave you the opportunity to, you know, kind of rub one out, to relax a little bit, as they say. Maybe take a bubble bath, or, you know, have a nice quiet room. Well, I don't know what sorcery you worked, but the youngins are back, and I do believe we've reached an accommodation. 'Twould seem I was stricter than I imagined, and loosening up a bit has made a great difference. Yeah, that's all. Don't pucker it so tightly. This dance is for the Feast of the Harvest, to give thanks to Nafika and the elementals. There must be no aggression in this dance. That's like 0 testosterone. No aggression in this dance, lest the matron be angered. It's very, very important. So this is when you get strict, when there is a way to do something, and you want to make sure that it's done exact and accurate and correct. You want to make sure your mind is focused, and that means you got to loosen up. No aggression. I do realize I haven't made the best first impression, having you fetch my students for me. To make it up to you, will you let me show you the dance? Think of it as a kind of peace offering. Yes, that is a good way to show peace. In fact, we had a dance battle not too long ago that was very peaceful, even though it was called a dance battle. That was what we did in Limsa. Dance. Oh, look at her doing the little handy, and then she scoops up with the 2 fingers there. You know, do you see what she's doing? Do you see how she did that? Yeah, I know that dance. I know that two-step. What was this one called? Oh, see that? See that? Yeah. Yep, scoop it up, smacks. Yeah, oh, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. No, no! Yeah, that was a good dance. Thanks for teaching me that, lady. Thanks for teaching me that. All the kids seem much more relaxed now, less bored. Even she is much more relaxed. Looks like everybody took care of their business. They did their hand jives. And they're much happier. No aggression was in their bodies anymore. They got some testosterone out of their bodies. They got some yeah. Why? You are a born dancer, dear lady. We are all born in this way, where we need to you know, get out the aggression in certain ways. Dancing is a great way to do that. It exhausts you. But if you can't find that even that is working, well then, the magic fucking button works. And so say we, and so say we. Oh, we? See the subtleties? Are we seeing the subtleties with Mr. Master Beaten? Comes a sailor from the sea to show the laddies how it's done. Also, you could say that as to show the ladies how it's done. So, laddies how it's done, ladies how it's done. A sailor from the sea would be by himself for long periods of time. And so say we, and so say we. Swings his axe and says, remember. Shiver, shiver me timbers. And so say we, and so say we. Why would a sailor have an axe? Why would he need to cleave anything? Remember. Remember what axe does. Remember what the cleave does. See, when you swing an axe, it creates a slit in an otherwise hard tree. Oh gods, no! Master Beaten, what have you done? You've brought a weapon to the sacred dance? The matron forgive us, we are surely doomed. Oh no, settle down, woman. Settle down, settle down. What's he got to say for himself? Master Beaten, you scared her off. We were having fun. Oh, he took it up too much. She wasn't ready for that. She wasn't ready for this type of move. She wasn't ready for him. Timber Master Beaten, wasn't that a sailor's song? How do you know it? Yeah, where are you coming from with this stuff, man? Where are you coming from? You can't come on too strong with the ladies. It confuses. They don't know what to do. What are you doing, Mr. Man? Never mind how I know. More to the point, what could have troubled Mistress Yedith so? He doesn't even understand how his actions caused her such sorrow. He was just singing a song. He was trying to be part of the group. And yet, he's kind of spoiled the moment, didn't he? He spoiled the moment. She is gone now. The girl is gone. He was singing her a song, and she's not there anymore. What'd you do wrong, bro? What did you do wrong? You did. Yes, she said you're supposed to be peaceful, or the elementals will be upset. And you know how uptight she gets. Yeah, you didn't really respect how she likes it. Did you? Did you, boy? The course of relationships never does run smooth, child. You will all discover this in time. Good words, bro. If it's too smooth, well, then nothing gets done, you know? You do need to have a hard time occasionally. It can't be too smooth. It can't be... Anyways. Let's go talk to Miss Lady. Saw that one coming. Get it? Master Beaten. Saw that one coming. Man, hilarious. The harvest dance. You're looking like you're, you know, doing the thing with your hands. It's so obvious. I mean, I guess they're just doing their own thing now. He's like daddy and mommy and oh, I forgot I have the airship now too. Let's click that. Let's check out my harvest dance. Let's check it out. Boom. Doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Alright, let's get out of here. What's next? Let's head out there real quick since we're right here. We'll head out there. You smiling yet, kid? Let's head out here. Make some squirrel jerky. Get some ladybug oil. And then we'll move on. Move on. Central Shop, may I exit the gates, please? French Montial? Franca-Montial? You stand before the White Wolf Gate. A region beyond is rife with danger, and I am not authorized to pass untried adventurers like yourself. What the fuck? What? Really? I can't even go out there? What kind of shit is that? What the fuck does that mean? Really? What? But why though? But why though? But why though? But why? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? How is that a thing? I'm ready to dip out of this place, and I am not allowed to even leave. How does that make sense? Explain. Explain the reasoning. Didn't I unlock all the things? Didn't I touch all the things? Can't I just go to that gate? Wait, I can't just go to that gate. What the fuck? How does that make sense? I can't go to that gate, but I can go to this gate? How does that make sense? What kind of madness is that? They got this place locked down. They are very picky. Well, that's kind of odd, isn't it? That doesn't seem like it adds up, does it? Does it? Does that add up? Does that add up? I believe that there is a slight disturbance in this force. I believe that there is not enough calculations to add that all the way up. I wonder if they'll let me out now that I've been outside on the other side. I wonder if I can go in there now. Very intriguing. Thanks for getting that ladybug, pal. Oh, wrong button. Come on, everyone. I gotta get 6 of these guys. A lot. Definitely need to change up my hotbars. This button setup right now is not my friend. Alright, we got the ground squirrels. There's more bugs. Huh. Alright, well, unimpressed with the sentries here. They'll let me out of this gate, but not the other gate. That seems weird. That seems unnecessary. But what do I know? I'm just a adventurer. They just want me to run around there, find cities some more, I suppose. I assume that unlocks at some point. Maybe I have to be a higher level to get it to unlock. Who the fuck knows? What it's done is just made me dislike this place a little bit more. Let's go up here to the old Lancers Guild. Did I miss a shiny? I don't think I missed any shinies. I don't think I did. Pretty sure I got them all. Yo. Took care of your squirrel jerky problem. The squirrels are dealt with then? Very good. I am pleased to see you have proven yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Yeah, what do you do with them? Why, such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city, and where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. That sounds ominous as fuck, dude. Ugh. That sounds... I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Where's this other one? Is that Botanist Guild? The hell? Where in the heck? Ah, way back down here to Conjurers? Alright, Conjurers, that's right. Oils. More oil. I rubbed the oil on the skin so that I didn't get the hose again. And now I'm bringing her more oil. Provide me entry, Kennison. I am bringing her more oil, as she requested. She will slather it upon the sensors. What up, Biddy? Brea. Alright, here you go, girl. Here's your oil. Ah, you are back. Have you procured the scarlet oil, as I requested? I have. Here you go. It's a viscous yet odorless secretion taken from the underbelly of a common ladybug. Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony may proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elementals for delivering you to us. Pray, accept this small token of our appreciation. I'll take the money. Thanks. Alright. Let's dip. Let's get out of here, bro. Back to Limsa. Back to Limsa, Limsa Nosa. Limsa. Whoa, 617. I'm kind of richy rich. I'll take that. I'll spend some cash. Man, that's pretty far. How much was the airship? You know what? I'm making hand over fist. Seems like every time I look down, I got extra money. Let's go ahead and just warp over there or whatever. What am I doing? Clicking too many buttons. Let's make I wonder if we can favorite this now. Maybe I should have favorited Gridania too. Didn't get around to that. Oh well. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Well, Gridania was alright. It was alright. Their kind of shitty ass attitude was a little bit deserved. They basically have been taken advantage of by Uldal for so long that they said, fuck everybody. We're kind of closing our borders. They won't even let people out in some areas. And anybody who comes in, they're super, super suspecting of until they've proven themselves. So, you know, I'm not against it completely. Not against it at all. They act the way they act for reasons, and I understand the reasons. Let's go ahead and register this as a favorite destination. And then we'll head to the Call of the Sea. The Call of the Sea. I often feel the call of the sea. I do love me the water. Love the water. Alright, let's go see what everybody's up to here. What old Admiral is up to. How the Admiral is doing. Oh wait, no. We're going to, that's right, we're going to Batteron. What's up, Batteron? Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Batteron, alright. Who's asking? Ah, heard as I've got a job for a capable venturer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding hairy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. I'm ready. I'm ready to do whatever dirty deeds need doing up in here. I trust you guys more than probably anybody else I've interacted with so far. It's probably pirates. Aren't y'all pirates? Batteron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I am capable, sir. Please, let me help you. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking boogers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the fishbacks pit pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Balderon, I should be happy to... Wait. Rainer. If you would permit me, Master Balderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, we have a third party. This guy. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself. So what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rainer? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? I like Batteron, man. He's a good dude here. Kind of dig him more than Momodi. Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ailport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. Sastasha. But with the Shahigan... Ugh, man, I cannot talk. The Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Pardon me. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, and any aid you can offer in this manner would be greatly appreciated. I say we take a break and eat some lunch after this so I can gain my lips back, apparently. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lanasika. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard it, man. Good luck to you, lass. I'd rather talk pirate shit. I'm gonna talk all this fancy talk, wearing me out. Alright, well, oh shit, I got some bluebies. I got some new bluebies. Rising to the challenge, beauty is only scalp deep. So you wanna be an armorer? What time is it? What time is it? I'm kinda in need of some food. Some proper food. So we're gonna post up here. Take a little seat. I'll get back to you. The Tolwan. I'm gonna sit at the bar for a bit. I'm gonna recount my days. Why do I look so sad? Let's try to relax a little. There we go. There we go. I don't look as relaxed, but I at least don't look so sad. It was a fun little handful of quests there. Gridania was alright. They're being kind of standoffish because of Uldal once again. Limsa here is quite nice. Everybody here is really trying their best to help out. And Uldal is just rife with all kinds of problems. And right now the Sultana and her general are trying to figure out how to fix it by getting everybody, these two other places, to have a little memorial service in remembrance of the bad that went down 5 years ago. I don't know how that's going to fix their syndicate problem or their city, but I think they're hoping it will, and it will give them some type of defense against this Garlean threat, this threat of the guys who just want to take over and rule everything. I wonder if the Garleans are involved with this whole syndicate business as well. They don't seem like the kind of guys who do things shady like that. They seem like they just come in and like do their warmongering. And they got into power because they had a bit of technological advancements in Magitech. So they had some technological advancements that allowed them to gain power in the area that they were in, and that allowed them to basically wipe the place out, like take over the whole area of where they're from. And now they're trying to expand and take over everyone else. They're also divided because their leader is old. So their leader is kind of falling apart. So they're not really trying to do anything right now, but they have a separate faction within that is run by Gaius, I think his name was. And those guys are basically going against the Emperor's wishes. They're in Eorzea, and they are trying to do bad in Eorzea. So they're still trying to carry out the original Garlean thought of, you know, just take everybody over because they're stupid and we're not. Uldal is just take everybody over because they have money and they have resources, and we feel like it belongs to us, the syndicate hiding in the shadows, writing all the laws and ruining everyone for greed and profit. The Limsons here are kind of dealing with the Garleans on the side, trying to keep tabs on them, so they are profiting off of them somewhat and probably giving them some profit as well. So they're kind of supporting them, but not really. They're doing it just to keep tabs on what they're doing so that they can prepare. So now they at least have an idea. And then the Gridanians are trying to play the slow card game. They're trying to close off their borders as much as possible, not let people in. If they do let them in, they're really suspicious of them. They're trying to protect nature, so I kind of side with them a bit too. They're really working on figuring out a solution. And their boss, Kenny-san, or whatever her name was, she seems like she's kind of playing the slow game of dealing with these threats as they come up, but they don't really have the resources available to do so. All the while, the natural threat of quote-unquote beastmen, so these are civilizations, or part of civilization that has been kicked out of normal civilization and now must fend for themselves in the wild, because whatever reason, but they are not allowed within the walls of any of the civilized city-states that we've been to, except for in Limsa. There's the same beastmen that we kicked out. Some of them are there, traders rather, some trader guys. But yeah, they all three have their own beastmen versions, it seems like, and they are doing primals. So much like the elementals, the Conjurers Guild talked of elementals using the elemental powers. Seems like the beastmen are using some form of elemental power that is being called primals to kind of use for their gods to protect themselves from the powers that be, which is us, which is these guys, the ones in power, Uldal, Limsa, and Gridania. So not only have we created enemies with other city-states to a point where now we're trying to repair those relationships and try to rebuild, but we have also created enemies with the natural world and those types of civilizations. We aim to try to fix that, but for now, we're going to take a break. We're going to eat some food. We're going to come back and hopefully look for pirates and see if we can handle that business. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's too hot. I might not jump back on today. I might jump back on tomorrow or some shit. Bye. Final Fantasy X. Big line V.